Is ex-Brave center fielder and league RBI champ Bobby Bradford.
In the game of life,
come on, bring it, baby.
Some are chosen for greatness, while others can only watch.
Yo, Bobby! Hey, stop! Take your hands off. Hey, stop!
Bobby Rayburn was San Francisco's brightest star.
Bobby, a lot of people in this city think you're not earning your keep.
But to one fan, he meant so much more.
Don't listen to that, Bobby! You're the best!
A fan.
Watch out for me, I'm the sharpest guy in town.
People are scared of you, Gil.
Who never stopped believing.
I know what he's feeling. Hit a bad patch. We all hit bad patches.
Go easy on him. You're letting the bat swing him. Hey, Alex, send your head into the outfield.
Always watching.
Locker room.
Bobby Rayburn, please.
Yeah, this is Bobby.
Hello. Hello.
Waiting for the chance to be a part of his life.
What do I say? Oh, you know, look, I was just there. You would have done the same thing.
The star.
You like baseball?
Well, I'm not obsessed with it or anything.
At least you're not one of them die-hard, baseball fans.
Why's that?
Because those guys are losers.
And the fan.
Bobby.
Destined.
How do you think you got out of that slump, Bob?
I just stopped caring, man.
You stopped caring?
To share the spotlight.
Hey, Bobby. Sean, say hello to your father. He's on the phone.
Curly.
Bob?
I don't think this is a good idea.
You don't think at all. You're just a lucky idiot.
What do you want from me?
Don't you talk back to me. You show me some respect. Without people like me, you're nothing.
I want you to hit a home run for me, Bob.
I can't believe you're serious.
I'm serious as a heart attack, Bobby. So, Bobby, I'm watching you, and if that pitcher goes easy on you, I'm gonna hurt your kid.
Every time they think of you, they're gonna think of me.
Oh, God, please don't do this. Hey, Bobby.
I'm telling you, he's in the stadium.
Now do you care?
As the opposite comedy version of when fans go crazy and kick
Fans go too far.
Go too far, And Celtic Pride was funny because, well, white people on the Celtics.
Who's it? Stern? Who's that? Stern and who?
Daniel Stern, and Dan Aykroyd.
That wasn't Dan Aykroyd. That was David Stern. It wasn't Pesci. Jesus Christ, it wasn't Pesci. It had to be somebody from Boston, actually.
From Boston. No, Dan Aykroyd. See, I was right. Daniel Stern and Dan Aykroyd. Yep.
The Canadian. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
The Canadian is a Celtics fan.
Playing somebody from Boston. Okay, cool. Dan Aykroyd can do it.
Daniel Stern just passes like, you're from Boston, aren't you, Dan? Right.
Let me tell you something about Celtic Pride. Now, okay, we're here. Y'all remember that movie? D don't remember the movie. I seen it, but I don't
because
remember.
it was part of that. Damon Wayans was doing a lot of movies during that time period. So, Mo Money, Celtic Pride,
last time we did
Boy Scouts.
I'm gonna say, and last time we did a special for a championship, it was the Super Bowl, I think a couple years ago, which was The Last Boy Scout. And come on, man, come on, that is one of the good episodes.
Billy Blank shooting a man to get to the end zone.
Ain't life a bitch.
Perfection, because we were all joking and was saying that was gonna be fucking Saquon Barkley after he gets back from his ACL surgery.
Oh yeah. He didn't do that because I think Dallas sent his ass off back to that injury. He didn't take out the blicky.
But
no, the highlight of that was Holly Berry getting pieced off in the way that was fucked up how they killed her in that movie.
Fridged the shit out of her. I'm like, God damn, like, yo. But the fan is a different territory because it's baseball, and Sue said it best. It's peak white shit. Look. Let me tell you something about fans and sports, right? Go for it, sir.
I just wanted to say, first of all, gentlemen, thanks for having me on Working Title Sports. It's not every day that I'm on your sports show. But anyways, I knew that you're muted, D.
I like sport.
Yeah.
Don't put an S on it. I like sport.
Oh, Joy, they're kicking the ball. And they're kicking the ball again. Crazy.
You know what? Harris is not that bad.
For the love of God,
we
am I
already talked about this. We
For the love
talked
of God,
about
am I
it in the last
really?
special.
Seriously, gentlemen, am I really that damn transparent?
Sometimes.
Fuck you. Anyway,
if it's basketball, he knows his shit. Aris will come out the woodwork on some money ball like, yeah, so you want to know his stats? And I'm like, whoa, Aris, what the fuck you know?
No, Aris does the what I call you like you know I was sleeping type shit where it'd be like, how do you know any of that? RDC World and actually looking at the fucking clip of the goddamn game, D, because I'm a man and I know what ESPN is. Fuck off.
But no, I like, no, in all honesty, I wanted to do this movie because when I think it was around the time, D, you were saying, hey, let's look up some sports movies. And naturally, I said, okay. I'm like, listen, I got some sports movies. One in particular that is, oh God, it's so underrated. It is an underrated gem. This was a movie that came out directed by Tony Scott. Rest in peace, Tony Scott. Dude, this movie, The Fan, it's Robert De Niro playing an unhinged, super unhinged white man. Like, imagine the movie Falling Down, but about sports.
I was just about to say that. You basically have this man who is a knife salesman. He's a knife salesman. He's trying his best.
As you do in 96.
You know,
bro, peep my man's pocket knife.
I just noticed that. I
The
took
drip.
this picture and I just noticed that.
That is some peak white people shit. I would say even old people shit, because only old people do have some ties like that.
Man, tie fashion is
God
underrated.
God willing, because I know probably 2 years from now I'm gonna have like a char fucking tie and shit.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
A Char tie.
Hey, Chris.
Xeon tie, Federation tie.
Chris, I don't believe you. Charmander, I believe you will have.
I ain't that big of a Pokemon fan.
Shit, I would. What you doing? Like, hey, Dwayne that's a Pikachu. Oh my God, it's Raichu. Fuck all of you.
It's a funeral.
2 hours later.
What the hell you
Hey,
wearing?
baby, no, these niggas find me.
Nah, but like, no, because there are different sort of fans, right? You have the typical reasonable fans where, you know, you're a fan of the team and through the highs and lows and you're reasonable about what moves they should make and you just hope that the team actually makes those things. Cool. Then you got the Monday morning quarterback fans that are like over the top, saying the most stupidest shit ever to where you're like, yeah, this is why you're a failure at Madden GM mode, all right? Just easy. And then you got Robert De Niro, who is the guy that is on some Al Bundy poke high quarterback stuff, except this time, this dude is going all the way back to Little League as his high point.
Okay.
That is more sadder than high school as your peak.
Okay. Last time I played baseball was 8th grade. Nothing magical happened, thank God, because I had to think to myself, you know, I think all these, like, look, I made a post recently making fun of it, but I really meant it. Like, I told everybody, like, I'm done playing. I retired from tackle football. I can't play tackle football anymore. And be honest with you,
retired, D, because if I
I think all
way, I'm like,
I think there ain't no nigga right now except some dude that goes to the Y every weekend that actually stays in shape and still playing tackle football. Okay, so I kind of said I retired for that. I'm almost about, and I think I'm about to be done playing football, but basketball, I told myself I'm gonna try to get myself in shape. Try to play that a few more years because my dad personally, my dad stopped playing basketball I think 41 because his back went out and that was it. So I kind of personally want to get beyond that. You know what I mean? My dad played, but here's the difference. My dad was a baller. My dad played ball all the damn time. So of course he built up this stuff. But I thought to myself, all of us are superstars. All of us got aches, pains. All of us like playing sports every now and then. Some people you wouldn't even know. Like Eris, you strike me as a nigga like, man, I don't fuck with that sports shit. Hey, yo, Eris, we're going to see you on the volleyball court, right? You better believe it. Volleyball, it helps me run. It makes my...
I run around a lot.
I'm gonna lie. Look. I know it's corny white guys out here. These are some nice dudes, dog. That guy over there, remember that time I killed with that game? Him. See, it's like it's the community.
No. Besides all that, nigga, watch the serve and spike. Like that's it.
Like I gotta like everybody.
His Oakley glasses.
His Oakley glasses. Hold on, Eris.
Oakley visors.
Hold on, Eris has those special,
one armband.
No, two armbands. You doubled up. You doubled up. No. Hold on. Are we doing the elbow?
Suntan lotion on his nose, even though they're playing inside and shit. I'm like,
hey,
bro.
Eris, are we doing the elbow joke? I mean, Eris, are we doing the elbow? Or are we doing the whole Allen Iverson sleeve? Which one?
What year is it?
It's now, nigga. I'm talking
now,
about now.
Okay.
Present day, nigga.
Like present day.
Look, you didn't play volleyball, taking it too seriously. What you wearing?
No. Okay, present day. Preseason, I'll do it.
Like I gotta feel it. Like I said, but that's what I'm saying. Everybody.
No, hold on. I was gonna add one other thing. Adidas headband because Nike wouldn't give me the deal I wanted.
Hold on. You know what I love? You know what I love as a kid? And I always thought they looked like I now know that goggles are important, especially if you can't fucking see. So when I was a kid, nerd, I didn't realize the niggas with the goggles usually had nice jumpers because they actually have depth perception correct, so they know how to shoot. Look, me running around with these glasses, right? I gotta take them off when I play basketball. I'm like, I don't want to wear the goggles. I don't want to look like. I ain't trying to look like Horace Grant out this ball. I might have to. I think I need to.
I was looking like Horace Grant on the fucking basketball court in middle school playing ball. So
man, I'm sorry, Chris.
I mean, I was already tall, so it
clown your ass.
Actually, it didn't. They didn't. I think if I wasn't tall, they probably would have fucking went in.
Oh yeah, if you short with goggles, you deserve every beat up. You was like this. That nigga hook shot though. Look at the hook shot.
I was decent enough to be like, hey, you, and you. You're on the fucking varsity for 5 games because some of these kids couldn't make the grades for it.
Hey Chris.
Like, all right.
Hey Chris. See, when you little with goggles, they dish you out. When you tall with goggles, here's your dad. Let's go hustle, CJ.
Good defense.
Good defense. Crash them boards. Let's move.
But like, there's something sad about like, bro, your peak was literally, not even middle school, not fucking high school baseball, literally.
This nigga, the whole movie. The whole movie, like, yeah, it's like my buddy Coop used to say. Hey, it's like my buddy Coop. We ain't see this nigga till towards the end of the movie. He's like
the beginning of the third act.
Gil, right? Like this nigga don't even remember you, bro.
Here's the thing. To Tony.
First of all, you gonna show up. You gonna show up with a black man's child. Talking about this is my son.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Robert DeNiro. My freaking son.
It's my son.
Fucking Blackie.
I do have a black wife in real life, so it matches. You know.
Hey.
God, was that an allegory? Was that an allegory? I really wanted to know.
How do y'all like that? Robert De Niro runs around with a black child. The one scene we get to see Wesley Snipes, he's banging out of Asian shit.
I love it.
I love it.
I respect it. Look, you have to respect.
I expected nothing less.
No, you respect the consistency of Snipes. He's never diverted away from that. He's like, hey, I like Asian. I'm sticking with it.
No.
Hey, CJ, you know what he said, right?
I got a brand. That's what he said.
No. He clearly said this. Listen, Hollywood. I gave you one night stand. That was it.
That's all you get.
That's all you getting.
You know it was his agent. Hey, like Wesley, you got to be who you are. So we got you an Asian girl. Are you sure this is gonna work, man? I don't know, man. Jet Magazine said I could.
But nah, like because like Tony's just like the one thing
they said I couldn't. They said I don't know if I could be on the Essence cover now.
What the fuck is Robert De Niro doing on the front cover of Essence?
I'm talking about Wesley. I'm talking about Wesley. Look, man, you sure you put an Asian girl in there, man? Because look, I love my sisters, man. I ain't trying to get cussed out and trying to live, trying to go to the store. Yeah, you fucking Connie Chung. That's just fucked up. I don't like Korean bitches.
You know what's crazy?
Considering that his wife is Korean.
That's the joke.
That is the best joke. I love it.
Show that's like Dave Chappelle. Singing y'all Filipinos. It's on that level. It's the irony of it all.
Now, to Tony Scott's credit, and also there's something else he drops the ball in this movie, is that like I think he did a really good job of showing the uncomfortableness of DeNiro's character really being this crazed fan. Like it's uncomfortable to where even I was like, man, like the fuck, like
the cringe is real.
Oh, the cringe is legit, and I like it.
Is real.
The issue that I have with this movie is that the other side of it that's supposed to be this thrilling sort of movie isn't exactly there. It's like,
it's more there. Of somebody catch the crazy man.
Yeah, that's it. There's no thrills about it. It's like, hey, somebody get crazy ass Robert De Niro over here with that black kid from Soul Food.
I mean, here's my thing. We watch the downward spiral that is Robert De Niro's character, Gil Renard. Okay,
left the son at the baseball game, starting all things hot.
First of all, him taking his son to a baseball game is already uncomfortable as is. Like the
old lady staring at him like an old white lady does. Like
no, it's uncomfortable because his son. And look, dads are going to take their kids places they don't want to go. Dad, look, I like baseball. I ain't trying to go.
I ain't trying to be here all whole
No.
game.
It's not that. No, he actually does care about about playing. Here's the problem. Again, this goes back to what I said about the whole premise of this movie. It's Little League, my dude. You are going ape shit about about your son getting into the majors or turning pro from just playing one game of Little League baseball.
You still have to do in the balls because of this.
There's nothing sadder. There's nothing sadder than a parent who peaked very early in life, who then tries to make their kid become the athlete they never were, not realizing that their kid's athletic potential is moist at best. You know what I mean?
Or is a case of, and this is something that like I realized for myself. It's like, hey Chris, do you like basketball? Yeah, but I just realized basketball, I like playing it for fun, but not in terms of playing it on an organized level. So no NBA aspirations for me, but I do like wrestling though. And then, went from there. Like, so at least I found something that was like, all right, this works in my wheelhouse, but I'll play basketball for fun.
My dad. I
imagine CJ like. So listen, I got a killer J. I like to choke out niggas.
There is an allure about. I can do this hold on somebody. Damn, like
I like to choke out people and body slam them at one point in time. It's give me a helmet and the tights and let me do my thing.
You know what? I recently. I recently talked to my dad.
Give me the singlet right now.
Hey, I'm trying to get everybody to see exactly how big my balls are.
Roll out the mat. Let's go.
Like I look. I have seen my I have seen my sons naked before, but I have this feeling like with one of them's going into wrestling. I don't know which one is, but one of them is, and I'm gonna sing him in that singlet. Here's me. I don't know how my son's dick looks like, but here we go.
It's like, here's a cup.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's get that pin.
I'm like, son, please. Dan's belt. Invest in one.
Son. Are you wearing a jock strap? No. You just letting that thing everywhere, huh? Let the little weasel just run around the shorts. Huh?
Bro, like, yo,
Tiger got out of the cage, huh?
Tiger got out of the cage.
There's what kills
Daddy, what are you talking about? I saw a vein. Okay, son, you need to wear drawers. We have talked about this.
The neighborhood lady looked at you very weird. I didn't like that. All right.
Real quick. My dad told me something really recently. He told me that he was like, when I was a kid, he was like, yeah, I wish you were taller and thought you could be like I wanted you to be the baller and all that. Here's me. Hey dad, I'm glad you didn't put none of that pressure on me because I was gonna fail you hard. I was gonna fail hard at that shit. But we ended up talking, and I realized I'm very grateful for my dad not being one of those fathers. It was like, nah, get on there. My dad drilled me. Oh yeah, my dad drilled me because he wanted me to learn the fundamentals the right way. It's like I remember I was teaching my boys that my wife was like, "Stop that! Don't be so hard." I'm like, "No, these niggas need to learn how to rebound." Like there is some stuff you hardline on, but you don't hardline on the kid to make them not like the game. I've seen plenty of dudes who play ball, who play football, and like one or two baseball players. They could have been, they should be in the pros. They got burnt out by the time, but they got burnt out 2 years into it because they dads over here thinking they fucking Deion Sanders, man.
Well,
it's like, dog, he's not that good. Some, like I said, one, he should have been in the NBA right now. He was like, when he got out of high school, fuck that shit. That's what dad want. I ain't want this shit. And that's the whole point, man. I hate that. I hate it. So not just the scene at the Little League game, but even when at the baseball game and the kids look at these shoes, okay, every now and then, hey, look at the fucking game. But sometimes it's like, let the kid play. Let the kid go over there with the mascot, nigga. That hurt me.
Let him
hurt me because my dad, because my dad was main one. Boy, look at that, man. That's how you do this and all the rest of that. My dad was like, oh, look, man. Oh, Chris, throwback. Remember Hoops? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Hoops is in the DC area, Hoops was the mascot for the Washington Bullets. He molested a couple of people.
Allegedly.
There's actually a bigger story on it. I was a little kid. I don't know all of it. But if somebody in the DC area knows about Hoops and knows what that nigga did, please tell me exactly what he did. But anyway.
I mean, look, all I'm saying is this. So he leaves his kid at a baseball stadium because he has to go to a meeting, sales associate meeting. The sales associate is at a baseball game. So he's already like, I was just
at the same baseball game.
At the same baseball game. So like he thinking that, okay, I gotta leave my kid here and I gotta drive off somewhere. But it's like, oh, he's at the baseball game. But I thought we were supposed to meet some what?
Apparently things changed.
Yeah. And
I was like, bro, first of all, this is 1996. You leaving your child at a baseball game.
First off, like that sparks anxiety in a kid that age. I'm just saying.
It really does. Because you think, okay, I'm gonna be gone for like 20 minutes. Sir, you gotta leave the stadium, which is already gonna take you more than 20 minutes just to get out of that damn stadium and the parking lot. LA, yes. Yeah. No, San Francisco. This is San Francisco.
Bay Area traffic already.
Yeah, Bay Area traffic. You gotta drive through all of that just to get to the meetup. Come to find out, the guy that you're meeting, he's actually at the baseball game that you left your son at.
Which, by the way, up to that point, he was already, being a little up the ass and stuff. Like I said, the old white lady looking at him intently.
Bro, when you got Mrs. I thought I heard Nero in my yard, bro, staring at you.
She looked like she probably would say the hard R. The hard.
Very hard.
R.
Very hard.
Bro. Like, what are we doing?
All caps.
Man, oh man.
And she got on that freaking Stanford hat too.
Which in and of itself is already like, this screams you don't really watch baseball, but you're there, so
I'm
why
like, you're
not?
there. What are you there for? I know you ain't here for the freaking $40 million athlete.
My grandchild plays for the San Francisco Giants now. He used to play for Stanford. Sure, ma'am.
I'm like, you ain't here for Rayburn. That's all we know.
Bro, look. Speaking of Rayburn, Rayburn, he just signed a $40 million contract with the San Francisco Giants. Hooray. He's having conflict with Juan Primo because, same number 11 number and stuff. So they're kind of going butt heads and stuff. Rayburn's in a little bit of a slump. And when you're
slump is real when he gets injured.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, when you have an obsessed fan that notices that shit, they start getting into feelings, and yeah, Gil is in his feelings.
Baseball slumps are weird. Me and Chris talked about this a couple of times. Baseball slumps are just weird. It happens. Superstars go cold. It happens. And I will say this, during the 90s, at least during this time, where baseball was at its peak. Yeah. Everybody, the World season and all the rest of it. I did like how they did it though, because what happened was not only was it just a bad collision on a really, it was a stress, because you see it was a stressful ass day. He had a nasty ass collision in the outfield. Him and Benicio crashed into each other, and baseball players who crash into each other or crash into the wall, that shit looks fun on TV. You do it. That shit is, oh my God.
That shit was on America's home video for years, and we all laughed. And then when you experience it, you're like, oh, it's not as funny.
I hated the outfield anyway. I can only imagine running into motherfucker doing this and not looking. I can only imagine the crash.
Really think about it. I was gonna say, think about it. You're both running at each other full sprint.
See,
as soon as you collide, something's getting dislocated.
And this is the worst part about that collision, because the collision, like I said, collisions are collisions. You know, hopefully nobody gets hurt at the end of that. Just real talk, neither of you football players, so you're not going to bounce back from that hit unscathed. You know what I mean? I always hated about when he said, "Oh, look at man, this is a baseball player. Look how soft he is." I'm a baseball player. I'm
this
not used to this.
Happen.
Like, yeah, thank you. I'm not supposed to like
that was not God's plan.
Like really basketball players ain't got no excuse. Basketball's a contact sport. It happens. You're gonna get elbowed, bumped, all the rest of that. That's why there's a big deal when we always talk about fouls and all the rest of that. Like, that's not a foul, this is a foul, all the rest of that. Football, no, violence, blood, let's go. So these niggas are not built for that. But not only did he get knocked out, he got hit the ground kind of hard. I ain't gonna say concussion. Let's not go that far. But there is something that a lot of people, baseball fans know this. Baseball players are very religious, and something snapped off his medallion. His lucky medallion got snapped off, was in the middle of the field. I don't think they ever did a circle round back about getting the thing.
He didn't get it back until like way ass later.
But it was a different one. It was a different 11. But anyway, so that was gone. So he didn't have that. So he hits the home run. Everything's go, hey, yo, Bobby. Everything's all good. Real life, he get back there. I don't know what the fuck I did. I just swung. I got lucky. And
can I
push?
Can I say that after that hit, before that, sorry, he has this ongoing beef with Benicio about the number 11 because both of them wear the number 11. Now, Now,
DeNiro looks
so the Rocket. Now hold on, him rocking number 11. Him going from number 11 to number 33. Somebody made that smart ass comment of, well, if you go from 11, 11 times 3 is 33. So maybe you'll play 3 times better. This man, the amount of hate that Wesley dealt with in this movie is just unreal.
Hey, shout out to Stoney Jackson being in.
I was just about to say that. Shout out to Stoney Jackson.
Yeah, Stoney Jackson was in this.
He's in the outfield and this.
He's actually done other stuff. No, well, yeah, this was definitely an easy check, but he's definitely done a lot. He's still working to this
I know
day.
He's still working. I'm just saying, sports movies wise.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Because you know why they got him? Real talk, real quick. We know who Stoney Jackson is, but when I see that, I say Armando Fernandez.
Do you know what his character's name is in this movie?
What is his name in this movie, by the way?
What is his name?
So, Stoney Jackson goes by the name of, I believe his name was Zamona.
Zamora or is it Zamona?
No. I'm gonna pull it up for you.
That just seems like he came up with that name, even though he was only.
And where are you from? Venice. That sounds like a nigga that's from Venezuela.
Stoney Jackson in the Fan. Here we go. 1996. Zamora.
Yeah, Zamora.
That is what I call good in Spanish, not Latino. There ain't nothing American. There ain't nothing North American about that. That is good in Spanish. I like that, man. But
funny because he was in He was in 4 episodes of Sangre Negra, Black Blood.
Black Blood. To be original.
To be original. Shut up.
Hey man, look, it was Tubi's Narcos. That's what that shit was.
There was nothing about a Jerry curl with him. That was that was all Ice-T light skin. Put a rubber band on the back of that. That's what that was. There wasn't nothing jury about that.
Now, speaking of people who speaking of people who was in and out, speaking of people who was in and out in this movie, sir, did anybody else catch one Jack Black in this movie?
One little story. My wife is seeing this from a distance. She goes, Vincent? Vincent who? Should I go back? That's not Vincent D'Onofrio. Is that Jack Black? Yes, it's Jack Black. Oh, God. Jack Black was in this movie. But you know who, we was laughing that we saw, little character actors here and there that we recognized. Me and my wife at the same time. What?
Yeah, Aaron Neville.
Fucking shit on his damn face.
I know. Hey, yo, Aaron, I gotta say this. You are terrible, but you are eating every single Christmas. I know. No, that was Bill Withers, nigga. You're not gonna fuck that up. That's Bill Withers. No. The only thing I know about Aaron Neville is it's beginning to look like Christmas. That's the only song I know of Aaron's.
Hey, shit.
Is that one is his Christmas shit, because his Christmas shit, no bullshit. As much as I clown it, it ain't Christmas. It ain't Christmas down here, Aaron, bro. It really ain't for me. It really ain't. Yeah, it's like Mariah, The Temptations. Where's that nigga that can sing but really can't sing? Where he at?
I'll say this. My thing, at least Aaron Neville didn't get stupid like Smokey Robinson did, where he was trying to do that drug song and shit.
No. Smokey Robinson's a writer. He's allowed to do shit that makes no sense, okay? He's allowed to do shit that don't make no sense.
Look, I mean, it's not like Smokey.
I heard the song Gasms though. Let me tell you something. It ain't made for nobody born after 1972. Trust me.
So boomers, gotcha.
Yeah, it's totally a boomer song. It's a y'all nasty ass fucking in the old folks home.
You know what's crazy? Meanwhile, Ronald Isley got these bras that are like 26, 25. Like, oh shit. Like,
theory. It's a theory. Fucked up if you want to believe with D. I believe Ron Isley did not have an erection since 2004. So, it's a that is my headcanon. That is my headcanon. That
out here popping gas. You saying Ron Isley out here popping gas station pills?
Wow. I'm leaning on the rhino.
So
with Chung-Li on it. Henry, you boning her.
Shut up. First of all, those are condoms.
No, they actually are.
No, they also pills too.
Oh God.
Yes, they do what they do. Make it hard. I have talked to several dudes.
That damn Chinese box art.
I have talked to several dudes. By the way, that box art is so. God, I'm not going back to the steak and cheese origins of that fucking.
Shout out to anybody, folks. Shout out to anybody who remembers that website.
Oh God,
that's a site that'll get you kicked out the library for a couple of hours. Like,
yes, it would.
God, is that Wilma? Hey, Dwayne, is that Wilma Flintstone? Is that Wilma getting banged out by Fred Flintstone?
All right, Chris.
It sucks, man.
Our Simpson. All right, honey, you got to get off the computer and get out.
Yes, it's definitely. I'm gonna need you to log off. I would never forget the white boy in my class. There's always a white boy. I'd never forget this. What y'all looking at? Yo, the computer teacher. Rotten.com. Okay, Kevin, I need you to get off the computer and we need to go to the principal's office.
Yes.
I covered up the name. I covered up the name of the person who did it. If anybody from Crossland heard me, I'm not going to say who it was, but I forgot the name of the teacher. The little black one was a Jehovah's Witness. She was like, "Okay, let's go to the principal's office." I don't know. Rotten.com. That's all I gotta say.
Hold on, hey CJ. Remember when? Remember at our library? Somebody almost put Newgrounds.com in the balance of getting filtered.
Wait a minute, y'all couldn't go to Newgrounds on y'all job?
It was up for debate.
Okay.
People did not know decorum. If you're going to go to these sites, look around twice before you go onto it, because you know Mrs. What's-Her-Face is like a ninja and just...
I mean, fucking smoke pellet, and there she is.
Like, what you doing in here? What's that?
You know what? It's funny. It's funny because Newgrounds is still a bit Wild West, but it was a different type of Wild West when we were in high school.
Good kind,
I mean, little did people know that the only reason why most of us went to Newgrounds was just to watch Show videos. Yeah, we just wanted to watch the stick figures fighting each other.
Some of us wanted to play very, very low grade hentai games. So that's just how it is.
Well, now the hentai games are commercials on porn sites. Rub this thing in order for it to get larger.
Wow! I never got one of them.
Oh,
first off, nigga. Paul saying rub.
It was a joke that these chicks were talking about on their little sex projects, but they were just joking about how they was like. When do porn sites have all these anime games playing before the videos? And I was dying laughing. I had to pause the fucking podcast. I was dying laughing.
I keep telling this to
everybody. They are not kidding. That shit is up.
Blame the Russians. Blame the Ukrainians. Blame the Croatians. Blame that whole little avenue right there of these little.
There's a lot of horny programmers out there.
A whole lot of horny
they really giving anime a bad name. That's why some of these chicks are like, y'all watch anime. I'm like, whoa, not that. Shit.
I'm like, y'all need to chill. Easy. First of all, don't get mad. Don't get mad at me because you don't know the difference.
Second of all, I watch anything that comes out of Milky Studios, a real studio when it comes
Stop
to
it, D. I will not have you sit here and invoke Queen Bee before it became Queen Bee, okay?
Look, there's a reason why. Look,
it's true. Milky Studios is what Queen Bee turned into.
Look, the opioid crisis that was the Red Pill podcast is the reason why anytime my girl tells people I have a podcast, I'm like, pause. It's not one of those podcasts, okay?
First off, I think this black woman beside me is a queen. Second of all, I am. You gotta do the I call the politician figure. I am.
Hey, look, when people say that my man has a podcast and their eyes grown, you can see the groan.
I like my response. What kind of podcast you do, man? Y'all be talking this like, nigga, I have several. What are you talking about? Movies, Power Rangers, sports. Whoa. You got more than one?
Doesn't everybody?
No, they're yours. I'm sorry. Don't everyone. I'm sorry. What? I'm not trying to look. I gotta be honest with you. Three Black Geeks. The money we make low. My flex is the fact that y'all can't work like me.
You don't have multiple podcasts. You have one, and you barely know how to run that.
You got one, and you're sputtering on the release dates.
And I didn't quit my job. The podcast. Look at me. I didn't quit my job. The podcast.
Hey.
We didn't start during the
still employed, nigga.
Look.
The Ford Motor Company.
Sirs, please. Can we congratulate the fact that we did not start? It didn't take a pandemic for us to start a podcast.
I know, right?
Boy,
like I'm bored, guys.
Look. I'm sorry that this is our conversation before spilling into this episode, but I gotta tell y'all people, Three Black Geeks has been very, very frustrated with all you below mid-ass podcasters. We have been very frustrated lately. If we see one more, well, we saw what Jada said on the red table, Joe. We're gonna repeat the same points, but ask questions. Because if we ask questions, that could stretch out this 2-minute content for 3 episodes for no reason. If we're just gonna repeat the same hurt ass feelings through the whole thing over and over again.
This is where
Tap in, my nigga. Tap in.
This is where I come in on my Suge Knight. So if you want to come to a podcast where you ain't talking about the same old subjects, the same old topics on social media, come over to 3BG.
Come on to BBG. That's all I got.
So
You might get shot, but you know.
No, so my understanding is that you have a podcast. Oh, I see it. Nice. Impressive. Let me see your other 3.
Let me see those numbers.
Actually,
No. I don't even want to see the numbers. I want to see what other podcasts you got.
Hey, but look, real talk. I'm not going to tell you who podcast is, y'all, but I seen their numbers and I immediately like, yo, man, we got to support each other and all that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Let me see your numbers. I don't want to see these no more.
Get on the scale.
Look. That number was bigger than mine, and I immediately was like, we trying to fight me, nigga?
I'm pussy. I'm pussy.
Here's the thing, y'all. The fan. Anyway.
Hey, look. Gil was on some I'm pussy tip the whole movie. I swear to God, dog.
I like how his boss is like, man, look, you got to start selling knives here. Well, you know, let me guess. You do the hair thing, huh? You do the hair thing, motherfucker. He put a whole ass door there. What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
First of all, I love the falling down, unhinged rage of him lifting up the door, slamming it on the table, and then proceeding to just stab it. I'm like, bro, you are letting out so much frustration. I understand you're doing a demonstration, but my guy, do you need to talk to somebody?
Well, I mean, I said,
Robert DeNiro needs to sell these fucking nerves. You see what this did to the door?
I mean, he was already
fuck about what you do.
He already lost his shit at the salesman being at the game, and then
I love it.
This potential client comes in, and now he's like, nah.
I loved it because this is what happened. So he's like, yeah. So I want to speak to him tomorrow. You know, see what we can do. Like, well, I'm sorry, he can only do it for a certain amount of time, and he can't come in until 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, but that's the ball game. Raybird's here.
It's like, yeah, I know, but there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, cool.
This man has to come up with a.
It's just time for me to do some scumbaggy shit. I could do it though.
He really had to come up with some scumbag shit. But prior to that, I love the hey yo, shout out to like the Patty D. Patty D from New York Undercover was in there.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, this is a movie where it's like, I'm sorry, character actor I recognize. I'm sorry, young Lozamo. I'm sorry, you're in this.
No, D, hold up. No, wait, D. There was someone else that was in it that I'm mad I didn't get a picture of, but I thought you probably would have got it. Our boy from Office Space was in this, like Richard Rail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In a non-speaking role, because he was just sitting there looking at DeNiro shave his legs with his knife as a selling point. Like
okay,
we got some Gillettes down there that can do the same thing.
Yo, but shout out to the first one that he went to. My man couldn't give DeNiro the respect of acknowledging him. He wouldn't get up. He wouldn't even get out of the chair and look at him, shake his hand or nothing. This man had to roll out the knives in front of him, in front of the freaking monitors on the security cameras as he is staring at a wonderful pair of 1996 titties.
I mean, that is just nice. Just a good angle. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, it's 3 Black Geeks. Are we saying spy on women? No. But if you do, make it funny.
Make it funny.
Those low-grade titties.
I like
1996 CJ.
Hey, Chris. Hey,
I mean, look, the shirt looks nice. It accentuates it.
These are this is a Sanyo quality.
Hold up, I'm guessing from the chick, then the Latino.
I think she might be, or cool white girl from San Francisco.
Listen, a very cool brunette.
I have data that suggests
named Stacy.
I have data that suggests that Latinas wore that white crop top a lot more.
I'm sorry, dude. I love all respect to Latino women. They've been wearing the same shit since 1995, man. So what are you talking about? Like, what? Selena died. They didn't upgrade none of their fashion. Like, what you?
But do they have to, DOD? You don't really have
to.
Don't.
You don't. They really don't. They really don't.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Because at that, like, listen, after Selena, they were pretty much lost, and then Jennifer Lopez came in. And
first off, they don't even respect Jennifer Lopez.
They don't.
Hold up. Like, no Puerto Rican.
And y'all let me get my shit off, please. She came out and everybody was given 1 year, 1 album to decide whether or not.
First off, Ashanti wants her money, J-Lo. All right.
Nah, that little girl from Spain who you stole If You Want My Love from got 2 bangers of yours that you took from her.
And I hope 2 bangers.
I hope you're still paying her. But like, I can't believe you took advantage of the fact that you had 2 songs.
I mean, D, come on. We're talking about the same woman who had a very public but not famous enough beef with Rosie Perez during the Fly Girl era. I'm sorry. You were about CJ, I said this to D. J-Lo, Jenny, I need you to understand. You almost got your ass whooped by a Soul Train regular.
Yeah. Here's the problem, like, and I said this yesterday on a conversation, Harris. Yeah, we talk shit about Jennifer. Jennifer knows a couple few fucking killers, though. Jennifer knows some bangers. Jennifer knows some shooters.
No. She's the day homeboy from the Beat Nuts, so it makes no. She
dated Juju.
She dated homeboy from the Beat Nuts.
I think Juju. I don't think it was Juju, but it was.
He did date dude from Beat Nuts. Yeah, you're right.
Boy, like that whole crew ain't nothing but killers, dog. So look, the music industry is funny. Yes, there are pussies. Yes, there are gangsters there. Anyway,
hey, look.
Another question for y'all. Also, shout out to my boy from Ghostbusters 2 and Scary Movie. Kurt Fuller was in this.
Kurt Fuller getting the full Kurt Fuller experience. All right, we got somebody else. Okay, I just shut up.
hey, look.
Hey, Ray, did you? Okay, somebody's talking over my lines. Be quiet.
If there is somebody that you could see as the stepfather and the person that could go up against DeNiro, it's Chris Mulkey. Chris
Mulkey, who is still getting paid today. Chris Mulkey, like I said, what's with the stars in this movie? Look, y'all got nothing but C-rated people, not knowing they were going to be C-rated, but still getting work today that are in this movie, yo. That is impressive.
If there's somebody
really impressive.
If there's somebody I can envision punching Robert De Niro, it's like, yeah, Chris Mulkey could do it. Yeah, he has the grit to do it.
D. There was, again, we got one more person that was in this movie. We mentioned him earlier. Fucking Coop. That is Charles Hallahan from The Thing.
I'm about to say, that's homie from The Thing. Yo.
That's Norris from The Thing, yo.
Yeah, that's the motherfucking spider that did. That's him.
Perfect S-curl hair. Going up like this and shit.
Now, I love the fact that, look, here's the thing. Now, I have to mention something about Coop. The whole movie. It's like my buddy Coop used to say. I like how we pull up on Coop. Coop living in it. Look, Coop chilling, living by himself off the tracks.
That's a guy that eats Hungry Man meals every
That's
night.
a nigga. That's a motherfuckers who highlight is Jake and the Fat Man. I took it back.
Woo, you took it back.
I took it back. I know a couple of y'all got grandparents out there, got DVD. Don't fake. There's a couple of y'all who grandma like, oh, back in 92. There's a couple of them. Anyway,
listen, he looks like that is a damn it, CJ, you beat me to it. I was gonna say that is a man who watches daytime television.
Matlock, Young and the Restless.
Matlock.
That's a motherfucker.
He still got freaking was it VHS copies he recorded off television of Perry Mason.
No, the black and white Perry Mason, not the new one.
The black and white Perry Mason, not the new.
Not the 80s Perry Mason where he was in color.
I'm sorry. Y'all talking about grandpas and grandparents. Let's talk about niggas like him. This a nigga that look at Bonanza every single day. I don't know what you're talking about.
TJ Hooker, baby.
Mash. He is a mash man.
He's a mash guy. He's a mash guy.
I mean, come on, think about it.
That was the friends of this. That was the friends of the 70s.
That was time to turn that shit off. If you were watching, if you had cable like me and Nickelodeon, it was Thursday, Friday, Happy Days. Turn this shit off right now. I ain't watching Happy Days.
You're not going to talk about my childhood. You're not going to talk about my childhood, all right?
Soon as 9 o'clock hit, Looney Tunes are all Happy Days. Nope.
Hey, CJ, were you like me?
Not today, baby.
No, nope. CJ, were you like me? You saw that helicopter and you just said nope.
Oh yeah, that's when you knew you were up too damn late when it was.
Shout out to one of my favorite shows of all time. But I did this all the time. Click. And Lucy, I love you. Click.
You get multiple gold stars for this.
This nigga.
Wow, the Rockford Files.
Hey, yes. Tevin, I have to say this, nigga. I always mean this, man. You're one of our better fucking fans, and I love it because every time you come in here and I see that Barack Obama, I just die like, what's this nigga going to say? Thank you for that. The Rockford Files. Nigga, how old are you? Are you 42?
This nigga still has. I mean, no, he looks like someone who watches In the Heat of the Night every month.
Not in the heat of the night.
First off, don't heat check me like that because that was.
I'm not heat checking you.
D looked at me like I had lobsters crawling out my ears. I was like, D, I'm watching In the Heat of the Night.
I'm waiting for Crockett and Tubbs to come on.
Yo, that man looked Gil in his eyes and was like, bro, I was watching Miami Vice on the couch before your ass came up here with this black kid. What the hell, dog? What the hell?
Hey, D, would you like to know something? You want to know why he didn't recognize him?
I'm listening.
He was the Thing.
He was like...
Hey, you know what the test was? You know what the test was? So, what do you think of this black kid? Oh, I love black people. He's a thing.
Burn him.
Burn him. He said the RR last week. What the hell?
Coop. Don't you? But Coop, you like baseball. Hey, stand back. This dude turned into a fucking thing.
He's hitting it with the baseball bat like it ain't working.
Yeah, you know what? You brought it up to me. First of all, you knew that Coop was not going to stand for this obvious kidnapping that you got going on here.
I loved it because
first of all, he was
this nigga crazy. This nigga crazy, man.
He was the perfect white ally because he was whispering to the kid, I'm gonna get you out of here.
No, he was a good guy. All right, let's not do the ally crap. Don't Chris, don't act like somebody that was born in 1990 think these words exist forever. All right?
No, he was a good guy, even though that black kid, old boy from Soul Food was kind of like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Shout out to that little black kid for being naive enough to follow a white man. Let me tell you,
no black kid would ever do that.
Tell you something.
That is one Brandon Hammond.
Brandon Hammond, who a lot of people just say, "Oh, nigga from Soul Food." This was a nigga from Soul Food.
He was a nigga from Soul Food. Sorry, like, hey, dog, you came in with them crocodile tears and Soul Food. It was a wrap.
Oh yeah, he broke him out in this movie.
Yep.
Man, let me tell you something. When when Coop said, "I'm gonna get you out of here," you already knew right away. Yeah, see, this is someone who's not trying to go down with this obvious kidnapping shit. Kidnapping to San Francisco. California might be a blue state, but they don't play that.
I like how Brandon Hammond today. He's on IG. The motherfucker got the full blown Rick Ross.
Oh yeah,
can't even recognize him at all.
Yeah, he's fully bearded.
He was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna get me out here with the baby face. Nah, gotta grow a beard, man. You ain't gonna fucking put me on soul food. Oh, I'm the guy from soul food. No,
soul food
beard.
And like I ain't doing shit. Like that was my grandmama that died. Never.
Hey, Hilton, get that guy from BlurCon. Boom.
Boom, there you go. Get the
nigga from soul food.
He gonna roll in with that same beard.
Everybody don't think he the uncle. Like whose kids run around here at BlurCon? I'm a kid from soul food.
Hey, Chris. I have this feeling. He's gonna be there day 1. Day 2, we will walk up. Hey, yo, Helen, what happened to Hannah? Do you know this nigga came in here and molested 15 women?
It's always back to molesting, D.
All of you, D, and all of you, get out of here. It was Chris that said, no, be Harris. First of all, that was Chris.
My bad. I didn't vouch him. I just thought he was a good guy.
I thought he was a good guy.
Like I'm in the back DJing and shit. I'm like, wait, what did I do? I just said I remember now.
He'll over there, man. Like, we can't invite Rachel True up in this motherfucker no more because of y'all niggas.
Fuck me. What the hell did I do?
Look, here's me. Whoa, Hilton. In all honesty, you're not missing much. I'm just saying.
Like, I thought we could get
I'm a film critic. I can say shit like this. Like, oh.
Nah, man, but no black kid is naive enough to go for a random white dude like that. Like, come on, dog. Like,
bro, you took the man and his dog and the car.
I know, right?
And the fucking Hummer, nigga. But real quick,
the Hummer, the son, and the dog.
But this is what Eris is talking about, y'all, and I want y'all all to see this. Eris, we talk about the gum butt, but we never talk about its cousin, the baseball bat.
It's hammer time.
I need y'all to understand something.
Cool sound it made.
Let me tell you something.
As a nigga that got hit with a baseball bat, that's exactly the sound it makes.
Listen. The way Coop sold getting hit by that baseball bat was perfect.
All you saw was his chin going all the way over here.
You just heard Coop. No, here's what impressed me. My man was still coherent enough to carry on a conversation with him.
Hey, look, man.
He was like, why would you do that? We were on the same team. Why would you do that, Coop? Man, that was Little League. We were 12 years old.
And I'll remember your ass.
The cutback in the swing.
So
let me tell you something, sir. Let me tell you something. Negan would be proud.
Actually, let's back it up for a second here.
God, we lost a lot.
We're all over the place, but here's the thing.
Back to it.
Here's my thing. You confront a Benicio del Toro in a sauna.
With a knife.
Asking him about changing a number for a teammate, and you're not even on said baseball team. Like, there's a lot of audacity in this, right? Like,
no. CJ, I got it's worse because when you have one frustrated Wesley, right? Mm-hmm. Who confronts him in a shitty bar bathroom and asks him, what is your price? What is your price? Nah, man. Like you had that chance. You fucked that up. My price is kiss my ass.
God damn.
Look, man, look.
I mean, bro,
look, dog,
he could have doubled
to me, and I need you to help me, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
He could
have know the number 11 me. You saw that tattoo?
First of all, he could have doubled, tripled, quadrupled that price. My man just said, nah, you ain't even worth the headache of asking for more money.
He cut the fucking tattoo and put that shit on ice.
Nah, hold up. Before that, CJ, when you get stabbed in the groin and you're bleeding out, you have to be a DeNiro to stand there and watch this man bleed out in a sauna.
All right. D-Shaw has a couple of questions. Ain't nobody see this shit or hear this shit?
No.
Right?
So,
no.
Right. Let me get this straight. This is the D. And I
what are they gonna do? Put a camera in a sauna?
And I know you're right, but still, I know sports enough. You mean to tell me? Let's just go with the idea that he's a local superstar. Mm-hmm. Not one person. Not his cousin outside. And that's really important because it's baseball. They have entourages, nigga. Nobody.
This is 1996.
This is after D. This is after the strike. Everybody still hates the players. Oh yeah, people blame the players more than the owners. Well, I don't know. It matters what channel you was watching on that one. But yeah.
Even though Benicio's character was riding off the highs of highs, because let's be real, this man was baseball's equivalent to Darren Sharper putting the team on his back.
This is what happened. Imagine, if you will, you get Derek Jeter in his prime to show up to your team, and Derek Jeter turns into Derek Jeter his last 2 years in baseball. That's pretty much what happened. And
one transfer and $40 million later.
I wish we never got off that subject, at least too early, because I was going to convert that whole thing about Jennifer Lopez into her boyfriend, Alex Rodriguez, who had a similar situation happen to him in New York. No, he didn't get stabbed or had somebody stalking him outside of somebody, I don't know, but whatever. The point is, outside of all the white girls who like Derek Jeter, he had nobody really stalked, but still, he had a slump. And all of New York was New York, it being New York, questioned the living shit out of everything about him, and he started taking steroids, and everything was all right. And then everybody found out he took steroids. It was like, ooh, you're wrong. And Alex Rodriguez and Eris, I'm not making fun of him when I talk like this. Well, it doesn't matter because it's all good. I'm still the best baseball player in the world. Alex does talk like a sassy bitch. If anybody have ever heard Alex Rodriguez talk, so what? I don't even care. Fuck all of you. Like, why you talk like a mean Puerto Rican bitch, nigga?
I think it's even more funny.
Alex, real talk, Alex Rodriguez is in my top 15. I loved him as a baseball player.
D, to answer your question, well, he did slide his rod in a low, but whatever.
Boo, sir. Boo. Get the fuck out.
I know.
Get out.
I earned myself 600. I know.
Nah, I actually agree. Chill, get out, bro. I didn't be saying I agree when it made it worse. Because I agree with the fuck. I felt like I got punched on that one. I was reserved for Chris, but Chris is like, fuck, nigga. It's always funny when Chris has to break out the nigga shit.
You know what, though? I do feel bad.
There you go, CJ. That was your moment.
I do feel bad for Wando. Way to go out, get stabbed in the groin and bleed out. Done.
I like how
and Rayburn gets blamed for the shit. Like, what?
Because it's so interesting. It's so interesting because he walk in there and he's like, yeah, now we all gotta wear the number. And I guarantee you, even by anybody in that situation is like, yo, I was like, fuck you, but
not like this.
Yeah.
You died. Why would I want that?
Hold on.
Like, yeah, that I like that. It wasn't like he was an arrogant, like they really show, I'm an arrogant prick. Nigga, you see, I'm Deion Sanders, nigga. I'm the best in this shit. Why would I want this?
When he said, first of all, when DeNiro plays I just happened to be passing by on the beach. I saw your kid was in the water and I just went out there.
White privilege, it makes you look normal.
Now, here's where it gets interesting.
Let my black ass do that shit. What the fuck you doing over here?
Hey, what you doing out here on this private beach, nigga? It would be, sir, nigga.
Here's what makes it interesting. First of all, I get it. You know, the tensions, the situation, you know, like all the confusion and shit. Wesley, you really got to learn how to choose your words carefully when you talk to your son, because you said next time you want attention, do something a lot more dramatic. Don't do that, because not only did it only take mere hours, not the next day, not a week later, not a month later, mere hours, just hours for DeNiro to solid snake his way in, save your son, gain your trust, become friendly. Dude said, listen, anything you want, you know, I got you. All DeNiro had to do was just not be a total creep about it. But all this man wanted was validation for murder.
I like the fact that you want to talk about
you saved his son.
Mm-hmm.
The validation for me came into the most creepiest part of the movie. You walked in that nigga's closet. Thank you for making that face, because that's the face he made. You walked in that nigga's closet and like, is that the Atlanta Braves when he got?
First of all, you took that same. Hold on, you took that same.
Cold, my nigga. Yes.
He put on the man. He put on the man. Like he put on the Braves joint. Then he also threw on the same red jacket that he got into a fight with Primo with.
Bro, it is
the same one that he got into the fight.
I did not notice that. I actually did not notice that.
And of course he had. And of course he still had to rock. He still had to be DeNiro with them damn pants. Walks up there. He's like, hey, it actually suits you. Don't know about them pants, but hey, these are yours.
Look, man.
Here's me in the 90s. I'm glad that didn't touch D at all. I don't want that fiber on my body. I'm glad that didn't exist.
There's a reason why it's hilarious when you get those goobers that be like, oh man, you dress up for those fucking anime conventions, da da da. I'm like, bro, you cosplay as a fucking athlete that you're not even good. So what the fuck is the damn difference? Like,
there's only been one instance.
You never hit a jumper in your damn life.
Bro,
there's one instance.
Nigga, what's a turnover?
Oh man, I get those for breakfast.
Not aperture.
What's the definition of a backcourt foul?
Oh, that's when you take a girl. Throw a block. That's when you have sex with a girl and throw a brick in the back of her head.
How many minutes in the game?
Let me say the joke real.
How many minutes in the game?
10. Get the fuck out of here.
Here's the thing, y'all. And I told this to Chris. We said this on the episode of Working Down the Sports Show. If you are a sports fan and you can bring up stats or bring up moments and shit like that, like it's nothing, I hate to break it to you, because everything in this world is a spectrum. Autism is a spectrum, and D. What's the stats on Michael Jordan in 1996? He averaged on 28 points, at least five, not 5 steals, 3 steals, 4 assists. Oh my God, I'm autistic.
Oh my God.
If you can, and here's the worst thing. Here's the worst thing about that. Like, I always thought that, yeah, that's pretty nerdy. What I always didn't like was the nerdiness of baseball. Baseball autism is a whole other level of when it comes to being that type of zoned into numbers and all that, man. It like to add, like the war at like the average, like the stat called WAR. The whole way they average that, the WAR average is so ridiculous. It's on the same level of football when they get the passer rating. The passer rating, Chris, Eris, if I sat down and told you what they do to get a passer rating, you'd be like, just say the nigga ain't good. Like, thank you.
Still QBR rating is like, a point, blah, 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 blah.
And look, they divide, subtract, multiply. If you was looking at the equation of, you like, how is this a stat? I don't know. But guess what? They draft niggas because of these things.
Moneyball was on the money on that shit.
And how bad is it in DeNiro's case? that bad.
Son, hey, I'm a brave. Hey, I smoke like your daddy. That's why I got all this blood on me.
Bro,
I like the fact that they finally had that little, back and forth with the baseball. Like, that's cool. This nigga unzipped that shit. He saw the
bro, as soon as he unzipped it and showed the showed the Braves.
No, hey, real quick, Brian. That's super autistic. We're not talking.
That's next level. It's like, all right. That's
look. The second he said 5 minutes to Wapner, I'm like, oh, he's an idiot. He's that type of autistic.
Dude, as soon as he unzipped his shit and showed off the jersey, I'm like, Wesley at this point goes, all right.
I'm gonna let the shit rock.
I'll let it rock. You getting a little comfortable, nigga. It's been only an hour and I just met you, but go ahead and throw the ball. Go ahead.
You know what
go ahead and
got
throw
me?
the ball.
You know what got me?
Yep. I'm definitely making sure that this motherfucker will never set foot in my house again. It's that bullshit. I swear. How did this motherfucker get my damn jersey?
I just like how this nigga was like, hey. Like, hey, but you got your number back.
No, D. Got even better. Come on. Level with me. Seriously.
I like it like level with me.
You're happy that he's you're happy he's dead.
I like how
what are you talking about? No, I'm not happy he's dead.
Airs will let this level with me. He just like he dropped on it.
Bro, as soon as he said level with me, you're happy that he's dead. Admit it. I'm like, no, I'm not happy that he's dead at all. Like, I didn't want that.
No, but here's the thing, though. This is what got me, and this is what had me rolling. If you're a player of any sport, there's a point where you tune out fans from both sides, whether it's positive or negative. And that's really what happened to Rayburn. He got out of his slump by just going into, I don't fucking care anymore. Yeah, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. And that in and of itself. And to be fair, that is a freeing feeling when you just disconnect from social media, at least, especially nowadays with athletes. You disconnect from social media, you disengage from all that shit, and you just play the game. And that's what he tells Gil, like, yo, I stopped caring.
When he stopped caring about trying to be a super perfectionist, which was clearly throwing his game off, he went out there. He's like, bro, I just started hitting that.
He was balling out.
Ain't it funny that for Kobe, it was the reverse? Kobe went from fucking all these bitches in the hotel room and shit
to having to play for my damn freedom.
It's like this. No, here's Kobe. I'm getting a whole new philosophy from here on out. What do you want to call it? Black Snake.
Mama.
Baby, I think no. I call it Black Snake. Here's Vanessa. I think you need to think about that again.
So I know we're back together. I know everything is cool, but
I know it's back together. No, Kobe, put your dick away. I don't want to fuck you. Remember, it wasn't big enough. No. Remember, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Hey, look, it's Kobe. I didn't say that. I didn't even say that.
I didn't say that.
That was that was Rick Ross and some yellow kid. I don't think it's going to be around any longer.
Look.
He didn't know who Drake was. He didn't know. A lot of us didn't. Look, Ayers. He didn't know who Drake was. A lot of us didn't. Okay.
His daughter. It's Wheelchair Jimmy. All right.
Like Wheelchair Jimmy.
Hold up. No. Kobe, baby. It's Wheelchair Jimmy. Who the fuck? Play basketball.
That's why you can't shoot a J.
Oh, you don't think Kobe said that to his daughter?
Hey, that's how she became Little Miss Mamba in their fucking.
I heard, yeah. When them little girls destroyed the other team,
he was coaching that team.
Yo, they beat them like 20 to 100 and something like that. And they're like, "Why y'all still shooting?" Kobe like, "Oh, they didn't show mercy on us last year. We not showing mercy right now." No, look. I'm gonna give it a reading. Nobody likes Mamba mentality. Oh, we talk about it. Oh, Mamba mentality. Be a victim of it.
Oh yeah,
Mamba mentality is so cutthroat. It's so nasty. It's mean.
You know,
it gets kind of results. If done right, it gets pure results.
You know who took that very, very personally? Yay.
Oh. Here's the difference.
But Kobe, I'm the best. Like, nobody's better than me. Do more.
I mean, that's fair.
Kobe, the last 2 years of his life, was a blessing that I feel like a lot of the world didn't realize until after he was gone. I will admit there were some aspects of Kobe I did not love of him before he left this world. But God damn it, it's shit like the Do-More, Chris's favorite one, 81.
Jalen Rose will never live that down. He was like,
no. I'll play with it. This guy gets it.
It's like, how many olives, sir? 81.
I mean,
it's the stare at him and Jalen Rose.
And Jalen Rose staring back in sharp ass lineup.
Oh, it's just a joke. You know, inside joke between me and him.
He gets it. No, the best part of it, he gets it. I would have fought Kobe. I would have threw a full fist at that nigga. Oh, speaking of which, that's how he actually got kicked out of the game. Because Jalen was like, he said, so, well, how did you get kicked out? I was getting sick of that nigga shooting him. He said, I shown up there, foul shit. And when it happened, Kobe was laughing like, dog, for real? Like, yeah, nigga, I'm just sick of you making me look bad.
Rich, look, in a twist that is so Naked Gun in this movie, my man Gil is dressed up as the fucking umpire.
Again.
That was peak. It should have been comedy, but somehow I was...
Hey, CJ. The fact that you don't see him as the umpire until
it's a twist. Did he chloroform
like,
the
bro,
original
until
umpire and
hold
put
up.
him underneath the duck?
No.
There's
a dead umpire.
Hold up. The fact that you don't see DeNiro as the umpire until Bobby got up close and personal in the middle of a damn downpour, he figures it out. DeNiro, nigga, camouflage 99,
bro.
It was 99 for 15 minutes of that third
act. Gil was calling the game of his life as an umpire the whole time.
I loved it. I loved that scene because it was so dramatic and everybody knew what was going on. Like, if you were a fan watching the game, why y'all start this joke, man? You see all this rain out here? Meanwhile, Wesley and everybody in the booth was like, yo, keep the game going. His son's gonna die.
I'm like, everybody
Rayburn would have throat punched Gil and it'd been movie over.
Everybody assumed that the umpire was gonna call this game. Ain't no way in the world. Like, there's no way in the world we're gonna play baseball in this. Like, I'm like, oh, we keeping it going? We letting it rock? We letting it rock? Okay, all right.
When you see straight water puddles in the fucking infield like that, stop the fucking game.
We love the opening to Last Boy Scout, but if it ever rained like that in a football game, they will call that shit. They ain't playing in that shit where you see, like you said, puddles hitting the field. Like, nah, bro.
Like puddles everywhere. Hold on. Do y'all know how many the potential of career-ending accidents,
ACL injuries,
and like ACL
ankles?
You're trying to catch a ball in a downpour. You know how hard that is.
Somebody slides in the second and kicks somebody in the fucking crotch and shit.
There's a reason. There's a reason why you don't play in the rain like that, man.
You coming in sliding in like DJ from Super Turbo,
bro. Right?
Also,
Max out.
Ooh ha!
his freaking sliding fear.
Like, oh man, you're over doing the M Bison slide, little. Where's just a lean back and just a move for a scoop forward.
Why is Rayburn doing paint defense?
I like how Bobby took the baseball bat, told the pitcher, listen, You throw this shit at the damn plate. It's like if you mess this up one more time, I swear I'm gonna crack your fucking head open with this baseball bat.
You want to know something fun from D?
Hapless rookie is just like, the fuck is going on here?
You want to know something funny? And that's why I knew it was a movie. Cause okay. They would have let that go. The player going into the pitcher yelling at him like that. They would have let it go, especially when there's no fight. They'll let it go. Yeah. This is where it became science fiction to me. Because the second he left back, the other manager would be like, timeout. What the fuck he tell you? That would have happened. That would have exactly happened. But even if that didn't go that far, Chris, you know as well as I do, we know motherfucking pitchers. You better throw that junk across the plate. All right.
And they don't.
Walk.
Man, you know full and well they ain't gonna listen. Like, yeah.
Look. As a nigga who was as a nigga who played catcher. Pause. But as a nigga that played catcher, I know this for a fact. The pitcher will give you this look. Like, yeah, we walking this nigga.
You didn't say pause, D. I'll be like, so do you say, "Oh, what a lovely tea party" at the end? Or
Shut up. Shut up.
No, my line was,
"Boo, Chris."
No, Chris. My line was, "Looks like I got a lot to clean up."
See, that's why D is the face of 3VG.
This is just great.
Those jokes right there.
Oh,
face of 3VG right there.
Oh God! At the same time.
Shut the fuck up, Chris. Lord. Oh.
Boy, I like the chaos that Gil wrought, where he's like, it's so cops and everybody, they're fucking Rayburn and Gil get into a fucking fight to where it just everybody swarms the fucking field.
No, hold up. The line. He looks like, how you gonna make a bullshit call like that? Because real talk, that was a bullshit call.
That was a really bullshit call. That was an actual bullshit call.
I'm like, yo.
Because D seen it. That was clearly safe.
I'm like, hey, Gil, your camouflage percentage went from 99 to 53 by doing that bullshit call.
Side note, Gil in the chaos stabs MLB player extraordinaire John Kirk.
Like
John Kirk.
Hold on. How messed up is it that John actually had a real good hit in that movie moments before getting stabbed? And not just any kind of stab, sir. If you would go back and watch that scene, DeNiro actually did pull a freaking Solid Snake CQC stab.
I'm like, damn, that dude got kids. He got to feed a family. Now he did. Like, goddamn.
It's even worse, man. His average was 257. He was having a really, really good.
And we're not even going to talk about that. We're not going to.
He was up for a Golden Glove this year.
We're not even going to. Listen, we're not even going to talk about the possibility of him sleeping with a Panamanian hooker.
Crazy part is
best line of this movie. Barry Bonds. I'm not playing him a player who just came to San Francisco, and I'm kind of being the avatar for him. So does he exist in this world? Or when he said that, I was like, so does Barry Bonds exist? Because if he does, he's on the Giants.
I'm like, obviously he.
This is after '96. I'm like, he's on the Giants at this point. Like, come on now, man.
Well, hold on. Considering that this movie is based off of a book,
maybe. I don't know. I kept on calling. Instead, look, Eris, I'm being keep it real with you. Every time I saw Rayburn, I call him Wille Mays Hayes. So look, I wasn't really.
Listen,
it's fun.
Spot on.
I mean, if you didn't know, it looked like he's a Baltimore Orioles with the orange and black.
No. There's a SF on there. And
I know.
And it was at the famous Candlestick Park, sir. Hey, does Candlestick Park still exist? They just like blew that all up. I'm pretty sure they blew that up.
They blew it up.
Yeah, they had to blow up Candlestick.
That thing is gone.
Candlestick got to be gone at this point, nigga.
Let's be real. Baseball stadiums actually get destroyed. Meanwhile, football stadiums stay there like it's a fucking mansion.
Yo, I feel bad for any state. I feel bad for any city that is still dealing with a stadium that should have got torn down years ago. I feel bad for any city because that thing is just this harbors rats and crackheads that can't get into it.
Bro,
Come on, it's perfect for them. It's perfect for them. They want to stay away from people.
Bro, RFK fucking stadium stayed around so much that even the Howard University was like, "This fucking stadium is trash. We ain't fucking playing our goddamn homecoming in here."
I like how the black college finally got access to that stadium. It was like, no. Our camp, look, yeah, true. Our camp, look, where our students sleep at in our campus has been legendarily bad. We're not playing football here though.
Broccoli Fest, it's a go.
It's a go, baby.
Gentlemen.
Stone Cold picked it. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Hey, gentlemen, in that same this is in the same vein of Boys in the Hood, homeboy that shot Ricky. You know the guy, the black guy who played the ticket scalper, who sold DeNiro tickets for $200?
No.
That is one Michael Jace.
That is not who I think it is it?
Michael Andrew Jace is a American convicted murderer and former character actor. Oh, yes, he is serving 40 years to life for murdering his wife in second degree.
Ironically enough, he was in this great show called The Shield.
Yeah, right?
Ironically enough.
And get this, he was also in the Fox Family movie. He was also in the Fox. Hold up. Michael Jace. He was also the one who played Michael Jordan in the American Hero movie.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Okay.
This Bill Duke looking ass nigga. If you look at the picture he took when you look, if you go on Google, there's him in a jumpsuit. He looks like Bill. He looks like Bill Duke. It looks like the person that plays Bill Duke in the film about Bill Duke's life. Michael Jace. Yeah, he was there. That's a wow. Yeah, thank you for that, Eris. Like that's a.
I knew he looked familiar when I was looking back at that movie. I was like,
here's the fucked up part.
They got Star Trek.
No. Here's the thing. They got Michael Jace and DB Woodside mixed up when they did the news report when he got thrown in jail, got arrested for convicted murder. And DB Woodside had to go on Twitter like, that's not me. I wasn't in the Shield.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. The picture that they used for Michael Jace, he kind of sort of looked like DB Woodside a little bit. So it was like,
yo, DB Woodside don't look like that. Like that's hilarious. No, let me get a record straight. It's hilarious. If I was DB Woodside, I'd be fighting niggas. I would go.
I know DB Woodside was fighting motherfuckers. He's like, dude, I'm in Lucifer. What the fuck, man? What the hell's going on?
I also gotta say, look
at his Buffy.
Dude, he was in Forrest Gump. He played the Black Panther.
First off,
I like how you said the Black Panther.
No, seriously, looking at his dude, he was in Great White Hype as Marvin Shabazz.
Yeah, he's the one that
was
trying to get at
he was in Boogie Nights after this.
He was in Gridiron Gang.
And he was in Gridiron Gang. Hold up. He was Wilkinson in The Replacements, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, Eris, you gotta realize every day, when he went home to saw his fine, and I looked there, and I'm going to be honest with you, God bless the dead, his fine ass wife. You know what he said to himself? Yes!
But if we're gonna keep it, but if we're keeping it very sports related, guys.
I'm listening, nigga. I'm listening.
Off in the wings, OJ looking pathetic. I got off.
Principal Skinner.
Let them niggas catch you, and
you got caught.
You got caught.
Johnny Cochran right there, buddy. He's still alive. What are we talking about here?
Man, y'all niggas sleeping, man.
I know. Hold up.
Yes, nigga Shabazz in jail.
Yes, he is.
The OJ saw that. OJ saw this nigga get caught and found out what it was for, and the fact that he got convicted.
Shit, she was white. You would have been on your toes because they were looking hard.
See what you had.
You gonna kill the black girl? They ain't gonna look for her.
she a black girl that did track. Oh yeah, you already fucked up.
Like nigga, you like that's
she a decorated athlete.
That's hilarious, man. I did not know like, but it's always funny when you hear about about Hollywood actors that go as far as to murder. It's always fucked up because of course because somebody dies, but what makes it weird to me is like, what mental state were you in when that happened? What was the breaking point? I always say that at least with celebrities, like normal people, normal shit happens. But you a celebrity, you can walk away from this. What the fuck happened that made you say no? Death has to happen tonight. That's all I want to know.
I mean, to this day, I'm still wondering what pushed Beretta to the breaking point to do what he did. Like,
Boy.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Beretta did that.
When they get infiltrated and went by the alias Curly. Because that's what DeNiro did.
Bro, I like how only a white person could sit there and mock having a knife in his hand. He's throwing it like a pitch. Like, bro, you can't do that with cops around.
You knew
why? Hold up. Much like how we saw foreshadowing shit in other movies and video games, seeing him take that same knife, load it up, and heaved it, just straight up pitched that shit at a cockroach on the wall.
Motherfucking think he Daniel Boone and shit.
I hated it. I hated that scene because the second he threw that joke at a roach, split the roach in half, the soundtrack, you can't help my inspiration. I'm like, that is Closer by 9 Inch Nails, a song about fucking. Why are you playing this song? Soundtrack. Bring it in.
Sir.
Yo.
This in fact was, just looking at the soundtrack alone, this was the most 1996 soundtrack.
Electro hip hop music from Terrence Trent D'Arby, the guy that was like, I'm gonna be the next Prince. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Oh, I bring that up every time his name comes up. Terrence Trent D'Arby had the big dick energy. He was like, I'm gonna be the next big thing.
Kiss and tell.
Bro, Massive Attack to the song on this.
Massive Attack, like, it's a Sunday. We're here.
We're here. Why not? I mean,
y'all need us.
When I heard Big Psych, I was like, "Oh God, this is bleeding 96."
I'm just laughing at the fact that this guy played as though he was going to throw the knife, and then bam, got fucking shot. And I'm like, well, I'm not surprised you had a fucking knife in your hand, like you about to pitch it and stuff. What did you think was gonna happen?
And when he did the overhand, like
the fact that he did the most Venom, the most villain thing.
Said Venom.
I know, my mistake. He did the most villain thing ever. Looks around, notices he's on the Jumbotron, and goes, "Hey, I never did show you my best pitch." I'm like, he is not about to throw that damn knife that you've been leaving around like your damn calling card, like you're the wet fucking bandits. This is how they were able to put 2 and 2 together that you killed freaking Primo. Like, why would you do that?
Yo, the second he had the knife and he put it over his head, the cops with guns drawn.
Finally!
They unloaded.
Let's be real. Not trying to get dark, but if Gil was black, they would have shot his ass right when he was revealed as not being the umpire.
On general
Chris,
no. Hold on. Let's keep it
straight. No.
Shot
him
him sports.
And Rayburn at the same time.
No, you're both wrong.
Rayburn got nicked.
You're both wrong. Okay, first of all, if he revealed himself to be the guy they're looking for,
it's me, Austin.
Hold on, and if he was black, number one, he would have already got tackled by security.
Yeah,
security would have came in out of nowhere and realized, oh shit, this motherfucker's like disguised himself like Solid Snake. Let's tackle his ass.
Get him. Well, maybe he has a knife on him. Let's kill this Daniel Boone nigger.
Yo, Rayburn, Gil getting shot was like their time crisis boss when you get the final shot. Dude. Oh my God.
Seriously, the third act of this movie just turns that dial all the way up.
Where's my kid, Gil? Where's my kid? He's in the stadium in the sky.
So I don't know. Maybe he's in that big stadium in the sky.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada bing.
Hey, Bobby!
Hey, look, hey. That was a terrible husband.
Can we say, for the record?
Hey, Bobby! I love that. I love that part. Hey, Bobby!
Can we really say for the record that this part of the movie of DeNiro trying to get Bobby's attention honestly was the basis for Eminem's stand?
Yeah.
That and the person that killed himself at Eminem's mom.
That too.
But no, errors. That, yes, it is a very Stan story, but at the same time, all of this is really God. I knew it was like, I just had a feeling. I didn't really think I was going to see Joker DeNiro in this. I really, really wanted ready for it. Like, it was like at the end of it was like the second he killed Benicio. I thought he was literally going to go and always remember. I really truly thought he was going to grab a camera.
The only thing missing is him in the middle of the chaos. You see, Gil? You see, Rayburn? We live in a society.
Living for society, Bobby. Hey.
No, I got one.
Freaking society.
I got one. I got one for you. See, Bobby, I told you. I'm a man of my word.
Throw the perfect pitch on the Jumbotron.
You're going to dedicate this game to me.
What's your name? My name is Primo. What's your name? Say it. Say it. See, this is the problem that Rayburn has
No, this is the problem that Primo has by keeping that number 11.
I don't know if you, if me,
I fucked that up.
Sue, I don't know if me and you saw Dark Knight at the same time, if we were in the same theater or we went different.
No, we didn't see Dark Knight at the same time.
No, we did. I think we did.
Again, kids were in the theater when Joker has the fake Batman and doing the same thing D just did. Me and Aaron are dying laughing. The kids are laughing because it's just the Joker doing this, and I'm like, this is a very haunting scene. When you just stop laughing and you just watch it, it is like a scary ass fucking scene, right? But just in the moment when that movie first came out, I was dying laughing. I'm like, this is some Joker ass shit here. I love it.
I was in the wrong.
You're a Joker.
I was obviously in the movie theater where I had movie critics because the second he said, "Look at me," everybody in the whole movie theater like, "The fuck am I watching?"
Like silence.
It became silent. You see, this is what the Batman has done, and everybody at this point is like,
"How crazy!"
Real talk. That's when D said, "I think I'm gonna like this movie." That was an issue. Like, it was already look. It was already the greatest movie in the world because I saw Michael Jai White, but it got better. Is what I'm trying to say.
Me and Sue were laughing, but we knew it was still the greatest movie ever. I was like,
this is the shit.
Marcus Joker. I don't know what the fuck you guys talking about.
Hey, but what you see is every time that Bobby doesn't hit a home run, started tonight. In my word.
Aaron's breaking up, man. You breaking up over there, man. How old are you? Was breaking up.
I wasn't.
Wait, Chris, your mic was like either you were hitting something or something. It doesn't matter. It's all right. You're good. You
got it all. We got it all. You're good.
You're good.
Okay,
it's all good. But that being said, I really thought at any second, get off the mound, man. Get off the mound. How about one more pitch? How much one more pitch, Bobby?
That man said, "You're the guy. That's the fucking guy." Ding. Straight punched him.
I gotta be real with you. I'm glad that's a stunt man. Robert De Niro would have got knocked out if he got hit by that in real life. That would have been.
That shit would have been front story.
That was a sleeper.
That shit would have been front story on Entertainment Tonight. Robert De Niro knocked out on the set of The Fan.
You see all of his. You see a blur of Wesley Snipes all.
John Tesh's glorious mane and long face reporting it.
Crazy.
He punched him out with one hit.
Crazed black actor Wesley Snipes.
I'm sorry. Yo, time out for a second. I'm laughing because, again, as a kid, you see John Chess on Entertainment Tonight, and this is the same guy that did. And I'm like, that's the same guy? Holy shit, I didn't know this. See this guy on the TV?
No, man,
that shit blew my mind. But nah, man, like they find this kid at the stadium and they show Gil's hideout that had all the fucking newspaper clippings of a serial fucking killer.
And his peak moment in his actual life.
Playing Little League baseball and winning a championship game. Like, I gotta know, hey, Gil, did your dad touch you and beat you as a kid? Is this what happened? Because wow.
No, father wasn't fucking there. This son of a bitch. I'm sorry. He screams my dad worked at the factory and never cared about what I
came home
and beat my mom for making the stick well done.
Like, yo, like
he went out for a pack of Newports and never came back.
Hey, my dad. My dad took me to a Twins game, and I was at the Twins game by myself. Speaking of which, you left your fucking kid at a game.
Yeah, me and Sue were talking about that earlier when you were off.
You left your fucking kid at a game.
I said it. When you leave your kid, when you leave your kid at a game and Linda is noticing the shit.
Shout out for Linda representing the Stanford Cardinals. Shout out to the trees of.
Look, I told Sue this. As a kid, your anxiety goes up when you're not around your parents after a certain amount of time. Like, it's one thing. Like, you get lost in the store, and you're like, "Oh shit, where's mom and dad at?" You start panicking, especially when your parents like, "Stay here."
I always had this weird. I know for me, I want to say this was probably like around when I was like maybe 10 or 11. I had this weird Terminator thing when it came to finding my parents. Like, no matter how we got separated, I would somehow track them down and find them, whether we
you
were
had no choice to. Though.
Yeah, I know. I know you had no choice, but but the thing is like I would know, because like I would know my parents. I would know what section they would still be in, and I would
especially growing up in this area, and I went to Tyson's Corner for the first time. That is not the place to get lost at.
I think any mall. I think any big mall. I'm not talking about small malls. I'm talking about a big malls. I think
like this ain't Landover Mall where it's like, all right, I know where my mom's at. Nah, this is
no. I think you get lost in Landover. You get lost. Like no, I think Landover's big. Landover had an upstairs and a downstairs. So yeah,
but I knew, but it was familiar, so I knew where my folks were at. Tyson's?
With,
Nah, that's a away team. I don't know. Please, Tyson's.
And real talk. I'm a grown ass man, and I get lost in Tyson's, nigga. So
I do too. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, where the fuck did I park at? We gonna have to hit this car alarm in order to find it.
Yo, I like how back in the day when you couldn't find your parents. Now it's like, hello, where the fuck you at?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yo, check this out. Can we say that?
Hey, Michael George. I'm sorry, Wesley Snipes. How you doing?
What would you rate John Leguizamo's character as being the manager for Rayburn?
Yeah, he was there.
He was all right. He was not as annoying as I thought he was going to be.
Also, hold on. How close to fired would you be as a manager where you decide to do children's hospital visit and you take your star player to say, hey, you got to meet a kid, man. You got it's the Make-A-Wish thing, so you got to go do it. You got to do this one. You go there, you meet the kid, and the kid has the same name as your son.
Oh no, I can't do it. Oh, that's it. We're not doing nothing no more.
That's like giving parents that lost an infant and put them in front of another baby that almost looks like their kid that got killed. It's like, holy shit, no. Hell no.
First of all, when he gave him because he was thinking, maybe I should give him like a signed ball or something. It's like, nah, come on, you're a hitter. Like, give him a bat. Ray Bird just pulls out a random ass bat and says, all right, we'll just take this to him. He's thinking that he's just visiting a kid in the hospital that's sick, like got bronchitis or something. I don't know. He just visited a sick kid.
Hey man, look, sickle cell ain't going. Look, man, sickle cell's a bitch, man. But you can make it.
He had no idea whatsoever that he tells him. I mean, this kid goes, "You sick too?" Because when he showed off the bald head and said that, hey, got the same hairstyle, he said, "Are you sick too?" And I'm like, ooh.
That is just as oof as, and this is the same time period. 1990 Spider-Man, the little girl that wanted to hang out with Spider-Man.
Yes.
Here's the sick part.
I'll keep your secret forever.
I watched that show religiously and didn't put two and two together because I thought it was an orphanage, right? I didn't pay it any mind, right? And then revisit it, and it's like, oh my god, she was gonna die. What the fuck?
CJ, here's what made it better. When she asked him, like, Spider-Man, can I see, can I at least see you with your mask off? When Spider-Man says, I can't do that. Wait a minute. You know what? Just for you. It was that wait a minute. When he said wait a minute, Peter realized where the hell he was.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
This little kid gonna die. Ain't gonna fucking matter.
Hold on. So he gives him the bat. But going back to the movie, he gives him the bat and he said, listen, can you do something for me? Like, just make one promise for me. Promise me you'll hit a home run for me tomorrow. Sure, kid. Hey, get better, all right? Hits the home run, finally. Come to find out, kid slipped into a coma and never came back at the end. He's like, you think you couldn't tell me that? You really want me to tell you, someone who can't take bad news well?
Bro.
That was terrible.
Like
I said, how close to fired are you as a manager?
All right, look. You got me 40 mil in the mid-90s.
But you took me to a hospital with a dying kid who has the same name as my son.
I'm done with Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, he's like, no more. I'm not doing this anymore.
I built some houses for Jimmy Carter, man. I ain't doing this shit over here.
Dog. I like how when he said that, I thought to myself,
up with Ron Van Winkle.
I like when he said that.
Guest appearance episode. I'm sorry, D. Go ahead.
I like when he said that whole thing about he's done with the Make-A-Wish shit. I was thinking to myself, Barry Bonds got dragged for doing that. Yeah, Ray Burns is not an avatar for a popular player on that team. No, he's not. No, he's not. I like how, but it is kind of funny how Barry Bonds did go to the Giants, and it was kind of a bumpy start. He's still an all-star because Barry Bonds, me and Chris talked about this, pound for pound, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. And it wasn't until this motherfucker said, fuck this shit, I'm making my neck bigger, that everybody had a problem with it.
Look, I'll say this much.
Hey, man, steroids don't make you hit better. That's what people need to realize. Steroids don't make you hit better. Barry Bonds was already a superstar. He just said, hey, I'm wearing platform shoes and dunking. That's the only difference I'm doing. Yeah.
The only thing I'll say is this. I wild out at the fact that everything that happened the third act, it was just a Tuesday night game. It wasn't even a Friday night game where you could recoup the weekend. That was a Tuesday night game.
If it was like for like the pennant or like they're in a tight playoff race or some shit like that. No, Queer Eras, this is no stakes, no low stakes, not
no
even
playoffs, nothing.
Eras, nigga, This is not even played on ESPN. This is played on local
ABC7
local television in the Bay Area. Okay, if you're
Tuesday night baseball,
Sacramento, San Jose, Oakland, San Francisco. Outside of that area, nobody's watching this game. Unless you're who are they playing? I don't care. It don't matter. But
like, bro, like
they're playing. Wait a minute, they're playing the Padres. So yes, half of California is watching this game. I get it. Hold on, Tuesday, middle of the season, nobody's watching this game. Lord, man, I don't care how high the attendance was with that in that stadium. It ain't more than 10,000 people in that bitch. Yeah, don't do that.
Opening weekend though. You want to know what sports movie beat it out opening weekend?
Sports movie beat it out.
1996 sports movie.
No, that's too. I don't know who.
Not Little. No, it wasn't Little Giants.
Oh hell no! Little Giants was a couple of years earlier.
Listen, that's a couple of years earlier. I was thinking about another movie that was a little bit too early. No, it wasn't The Natural. No, it was. Can you at least give me the sport?
That'd be too easy.
Fuck. All right, tell me what this game is.
Probably one of my favorite movies, Tin Cup.
Tin Cup.
Tim Cup did more than
Kevin Costner did. It was Kevin Costner, Rene Russo. Like that was peak Costner in '96, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
Hang on a second. First of all, let's get one thing straight. This movie had a budget of $55 million.
Only made 13 million.
And only made made 13 million, I think, opening weekend, right? Now the movie brought home 18
No, it made 6 million opening weekend.
Yeah, sorry. Opening weekend was 6 million. But hang on. 18 million in the US and Canada, and it had dropped down to 47% that subsequent weekend.
Bear in mind, heavy hitters that weekend. You had Tin Cup, Jack, A Time to Kill, The Fan, Independence Day on its 7th week, Escape from LA on its 2nd week, Matilda, Bordello Blood, and Phenomenon.
Okay, hey, Chris, everything after Independence Day, don't ever use the word hit for those. Not Matilda, but don't.
Phenomenon. I would also like to point out.
All right, these one of the people.
Something
Phenomenon wasn't that good. I've been so sick of y'all motherfuckers that like that movie.
This is also something I wanted to point out about Tony Scott and the fact that he originally passed on doing this project. Really? Until he heard that he found that DeNiro was actually agreeing to do the movie. He was like, shit, I actually wanted to work with DeNiro. So he went along with it. He passed on this movie twice. But get this movie, of course, is, not surprising that the movie all but died upon its release in the summer of 96. With it making only 18 million, which may have had something to do with the fact that this film was sold to hardcore Wesley Snipes action fans. Mm-hmm. Being put in a role that's not even action.
But also, guys, Baltimore's own Cal Ripken Jr. was the consultant for this movie, and he was the batting instructor for Wesley Snipes.
Of course, because that makes sense.
Fuck you. Why did he have to live Really?
Yep.
That is a childhood dream of mine. To have Cal Ripken teach me how to swing properly. Oh my God. What?
You want to know?
I just showed that I was born in the DC area in the 80s. Cal Ripken.
Hey, CJ, another movie that's similar that's similar to this? John Travolta's The Fanatic.
Oh yeah, because
Fanatic.
What sport was that? That was baseball, wasn't it?
So, hang on, The Fanatic. I know it was that Travolta movie, from 2019. Hold on, what was this? Oh, yeah, this was this was the Fred Durst directed movie.
Yeah, that was
the Fred Durst one.
Yeah. He's going after one of his actors. Basically Travolta plays a guy that has an unhealthy obsession, with one of the actors. Like he loves him, big fan and stuff. And it's basically the fan, except the person that he's like fanboying over as an actor instead of a sports athlete. So, and Fred Durst directed it. Yes, Fred Durst. That Fred Durst. Limp Bizkit, My Way or
rolling. Movie only made $3,000.
I mean, of course it did. Look at the like that. Like, bear in mind, this was like 2019. People were just like, Fred Durst makes movies.
I think more people are shocked that Fred Durst stuck around in some type of way. You know what I mean?
He turned into.
Look, it was either his way or the highway.
Well, his highway turned him into he ain't fucking with hip hop anymore. He went full blown white.
He did it all for the nookie, dog.
He definitely did. Too bad. Too bad this movie didn't help him break stuff.
But it kept him rolling.
It was just one of those days.
Here's the fun part, y'all. I'm out of ammunition. I have no other. I have no other Limp Bizkit song to go on.
He took a look around and just said, "I'm done."
In the land of the lost.
Well, guys, look. We're all in together now, and we can all have.
It's his generation.
Oh God.
Ask any black person in the late 90s, early 2000s if they listen to Limp Bizkit. They will lie to you in your face and say they didn't, but they did.
They will definitely lie to you.
Actually, I did.
Knowing damn well they still got a fucking chocolate starfish, a hot dog flavored water they're using as a coaster.
They still got that fucking Rough Rider mixtape with the fucking Rolling Urban Assault Air Raid mix, whatever and shit.
Air Raid Urban Assault. Okay.
Yeah, Air Raid Urban Assault. Yeah, that.
I fucking hate you for making me say that.
But listen, y'all. This movie,
it just don't get no better than that. Sorry.
This movie.
No, I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
Right here. Back up.
Yeah, right here. People in the house with the man's in the end because if you don't
care, if we don't care.
See, I can't give it a fuck. Man, I'm really about to sit there on the lyrics to that same song right now.
Had a nerd to perform that video at the World Trade Center.
Doom 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 doom
DJ.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Who could be the boss in the last planet? In the land
I'm sorry. That is
Method had no reason.
Pure Primo beat. Ooh, Primo killed that joint. I love that beat, man.
Hey, Primo and Swiss, they were putting all their ankles in all them white boys' fucking music. I ain't gonna lie.
Meanwhile, ladies, gentlemen, children, monkeys, dogs, midgets, tall people, fresh. Manny Fresh had a solid 11 years as a beat maker and properly fucked off. I love it.
Hey, he did that song for fucking what's the name of that fucking Rockstar racing game? Midnight Club, and just said peace.
Yeah.
I done made all my money. Don't need it.
I'm rich, bitch. I'm real big time.
Hey, yo, Manny Fresh, look, y'all.
This man said, I don't do rap no more.
Look, y'all, here's the thing. Manny Fresh, who looks like every happy lesbian who is 50 years old out of a relationship with a man who abused her. Manny Fresh ducks it. He ducks this. Him and Birdman, for whatever reason, ducks the worst rappers list. I don't know how. Birdman, it's one day for Manny Fresh not to be on there, but Birdman passes up on it too. But I'm gonna keep it real because I like Manny Fresh. Terrible rapper. Hold up, don't go with the monster. But that being said, everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your motherfucker. Big ice, big change, nigga. Do your thing. It's a terrible song. Love it.
Nah, you know why he does. You know why he dodges it though. At least Manny Fresh, he knew his lane and stayed in it.
Not
one person ever looked at. Anytime Manny Fresh was on Rap City, nobody came to us and says, "Hey Manny, why don't you spit a hot 16?" They never
You know what's
did.
fucked up? You know what's fucked up? All the rest of the beat makers were told to get into the booth except Swiss, because Swiss would have ran down. Everybody, get up. Ha, ha. You know, whatever. Look. Swiss Beats raps like a current day Curtis Blow. Anyway,
listen to Fright Night with him and Busta. That illustrates all of where Swiss Beats' rapping skills is at.
Swiss is one of them niggas that had sound.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you could believe it, that Tony Scott would go on to direct Enemy of the State after this movie.
That's actually an upgrade.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then what did he do after Enemy of the State? Spy Game.
Yes, it's up and down. Well, hold up. That's a Robert Redford woman, ain't it?
Yeah, but nobody watched that.
From 2001.
Nobody watched Spy Game.
Yeah, Robert Redford and Brad Pitt. And then after that, he did.
That movie was great, man.
It's like
then he took like a 3-year break and came back with Man on Fire.
Oh, Fire. Yeah, it's legit good. Legit.
Yeah.
Then Domino.
Domino, what the fuck was that?
Deja Vu.
Terrible.
Deja Vu a year later.
It's debatable if it's good in D's opinion.
Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the taking of like a
fucking love that
like
movie.
123.
Fucking love
it's
that
better
movie.
than it needs to be. It's better than it needs to be.
And the last one that he did, Unstoppable.
I actually like that movie. That's a good.
Unstoppable. What was that?
It's The Train. Him and Chris Pine.
Yep.
You know, I still haven't seen it.
And Denzel.
Denzel and Chris
still haven't
Pine
seen
in a
that.
runaway train based off a true story, and it's a very leave in the background movie where it's like, hey, what happened? Oh shit, that's dope. And then
Only for him to die 2 years later after this movie.
Hey, look, to be fair, he actually left up on top because Unstoppable is actually a pretty good movie. So
it was really good.
Oh no. He left out the top even more. He produced A-Team. I fucking love that movie.
He did produce it.
I love that movie. That was.
Well, I was just going off his movies that he directed.
D is looking at me like, why the fuck you?
No, you can like Rampage Jackson and who was Hannibal in that movie? Oh, Liam Neeson.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Kind of funny how CJ, you and I go back and forth about this. How A-Team and The Losers.
Bro, they came out the same fucking year.
They both came out the same year. They're both similar movies.
This A-Team just made more money because everybody's like, The Losers. It's a motley crew of actors. Hey, Idris Elba's in it though.
I think The Losers was a better movie, but at the same time, I feel that Losers came out in the time where it was this weird edgelord that was going on at the time.
The reason why The Losers got to where it's at.
Bad advertising.
No. It's that, but also people forget too. They pushed the movie more so as a comic book movie instead of just a regular action movie, and that's what sunk it because people expected comic book stuff instead of just a standard action film. So it kind of fucked people's notion of what it was and stuff. And it's like, okay, it's a good action movie. Where's the comic book stuff at? And it's like, yeah, that's what the comic book is. It's action. It ain't nothing crazy or anything. So yeah. But the Fan, man. You know what's crazy? I don't know if they still, because even with sports movies that come out now, they kind of come at it with like today's topics. Like there was a movie that came out recently. I think about the college football where these kids, were protesting because they wanted to get paid money and yada yada yada. But I kind of want them to bring back the crazy, sports movies like this. Like it's stupid, sure, but you gotta bring them back.
I think there was also a thing that was going on in the 90s where baseball, despite being at its peak, was losing interest.
Oh yeah.
And I think one of the fallouts from baseball was a lot of kids, and we see it with our generation a lot. A lot of kids were raised with daddies who were losers that played baseball. And a lot of those dads who were losers that played baseball made baseball their whole fucking personality. And I hate to tell this to you, but that's 150 fucking games. You're not going to beat that.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of people really made it their lifestyle because, just to be really honest with you, if you play baseball, any amount of time it does leave a print on you because that's hours in the fucking field. That's hours playing, just swinging and throwing and all the rest of that shit. And especially when you're a kid, you think you think you're going to be a pro and all the rest of that shit. But it's so funny. I think in the 90s, especially, a lot of sports fans got exposed to being 1963 ain't coming back. I think a lot of sports fans, football, basketball, to everybody's like, dog, them days is over. And I think baseball fans are a special breed of, we got to keep it old school, the values of baseball and all the rest of that. I told this to Eris, like, baseball legit is actually, if y'all, Chris knows this for talking to me. I love baseball, actually. I really like talking about it, baseball. You know why I don't like talking about baseball? White men has sucked all the fun out of it.
They did.
They suck all the fun out of it, you know?
Straight slurpage.
Because you need, see, the game wasn't all about hot dogging it and do the rest of this, you know. Shut up. You played at a regular sandlot like all the rest of us. Shut up. God, there's nothing special about your life, man. So I think a lot of that's really starting to come up during the 90s.
Like, nigga, you still scrape mustard off with a damn pocket knife.
Exactly. Like, no, you're not doing nothing, man. And I'm sorry, exactly to you too. Yes, a lot of these motherfuckers out here, they talking shit about problem. See, he's out there hot dogging it. He's showing his daughter fancy. What they need to do is stop. Like me and Chris, when we talked about the rules that they're putting up for the players to play games and all the rest of that shit. I get anybody that's for the rules. I really do. Those are people who are for the rules because they want to see their players play more. And that's why I say I get it. I'm against some of this, but I get it. I understand where it's coming from. And then it's the entitled fans that get on my nerves. And the entitled fans always got like the sport has to be this way, has to be played like this, and all the rest of that shit. And what you're really looking at the end of the day is a bunch of people that want to dance and don't have no fucking rhythm. Remember that one? There's one scene in this fucking movie where Denzel. I keep on calling him Denzel for some reason. Where Wesley was like, yeah, the fans, they don't know what I go through. They don't understand the things I go through on a daily basis and all that. So, no, it's not about y'all. It's about me. Why do I need to care about what y'all think when I'm the one playing the fucking sport? A lot of people right now, Eric, a big issue right now in the NBA is that the players have more freedom than they ever had in the game. They're getting paid more. They get to take days off more. They get to care about their own brand, not the team brand, their own brand more than anybody else. And instead of, hey, brother, make your money, it's you're selfish. It's going to be a thing in sports forever.
How dare you rest?
It's going to be a thing in sports forever. Because remember what DeNiro say, because they still say to this day, I'm the reason why you're making millions.
Yep.
It's this entitlement that come out of that shit of being a fan that I always fucking hated, you know? I always hated that. It's all right that fans talk and debate about games and really enjoy what they talk about. Hey, they used to play the game. I used to play basketball. Nigga, I love talking about this shit. But you want to know the truth? I'm not LeBron James. Nigga, I'm barely, curious, I'm gonna keep it local. Nigga, I'm barely Victor Page. Actually, I'm not, because Victor Page could dribble between his legs freely. I can't.
You know, I think, also too, I said we need to bring, the reason why I'm saying I want them to bring back these type of films is that, like, nowadays the sports movies is based off of, like I said, real life stuff. Like, we got Ferrari about to come out now. You got, was it the Zendaya movie about the, the tennis and stuff, the challengers or whatever and stuff. It's just,
the only one that's going to probably be tackling something is actually, ironically enough, the racing movies. We just got it with
Ferrari.
Ferrari that's coming out. Well, I don't know about Ferrari. I got to see the trailer for that. And the F1 movie that Brad Pitt is making. Yeah. Actually, the jury's still out on the F1 movie.
Yeah,
the jury's still out on that because I really think it's going to be one of these things where it's going to be the young dude takes over and it's going to be the same usual story. And I'm going to be sitting here. This is Drive.
Yeah,
this is Drive. This is Drive. Except F1 is all for this movie and not Drive. Don't do this.
also the Stallone movie Driven, same scenario.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same exact thing.
Upstart young man. It's just when you get these kind of movies where you got the crazy fan and stuff, it's like it breaks up the monotony. It's like, all right, it breaks it up. I kind of want these movies to come back in a way, crazy.
But
fan.
I think look, and with all the people bashing, and I say this and I'm saying this to be funny, but all of you people bashing white males. Why are we not making movies like this?
Thank you.
Showing how these niggas really fucking act. Not no little shit like he's a monster. No, show how crazy these niggas can get.
Here's
Let's
the
do
thing.
that. Let's start shaming the people who are mentally touched. Let's start doing
No,
that.
you know what it is? My thing is this.
We ran away from it. We ran away from our values in America and Hollywood.
Because I feel to do these movies, to do a movie like this, number one, just allow the character just to be crazy. Don't fucking try to do it on some. We did do Swim Fan.
We did, but we need another one. And I need and then we need her at the same age. Yes, an 18-year-old. Don't get nobody that's older and say that's high school and get a real 18-year-old to play her.
The mistake of a writer, if they try to do this type of movie, is that they would pull too much. They would pull. I know, right? They will pull too much of stuff from social media or just online or just talks. Period of Gil would have been an incel, and it's like, bro, no, like, can he just be a crazy dude that just fucking likes baseball? Can we just get that? Can it just be that simple? Can it just be that simple?
No, Chris, this will 100% be running off of the back of social media. I mean, come on.
It will be.
I mean, now, and you know what's funny? If shit like this was made today, this is how we got Zola.
But Zola was funny.
It's funny, but when you go off of the bad side of Twitter and like, you know, the bad side of social media and Twitter and Instagram and shit, you get movies like this.
Yeah, Gil would have been.
As long as you have a good production team and a good writer and director, you can you can sell us something good.
Yeah, but I'm always a fan of just keep the shit simple. So like, it's like Gil in this movie. He's just a crazy dude that likes baseball to the point of like.
But that's the problem, Chris. You can't keep it simple in today's. We live in a society, Chris. Okay, we do.
I'm so sick of y'all bringing out the society, man.
No, it's true. Listen. If you
but you're right. You're right, because I be telling people.
If you need further proof, check out South Park's upcoming movie, The Panderverse.
No, not even South Park. I'll tell you this one. It was an example. It was some dude that just said some out of pocket shit to this broad on Twitter, right? And everybody was trying to decipher why did he do that. I'm like, maybe the nigga's just angry. The fuck, like it ain't that hard, guys. He's just an angry motherfucker, and that's it. Like, I don't think he hates women or anything. He's just in a shitty mood today. The fuck, like, what like
Chris is like I said.
No, that's why I'm saying you're right. Yeah. No, I'm agreeing with you. You're right, because people don't like. If you tell them it's as simple as that, they're like, no, it has to be deeper. I'm like, it ain't deep.
I'm like, it's not. Bruh.
Gil is a crazy guy. That's it. Like, the fuck.
I'm like, bruh, no, there is no dossier to be found. It's just that simple.
Like, all of a sudden, movies make a chick crazy. No, there's something deeper. No, the bitch is crazy. What the fuck? Like,
no, stop.
Come on.
Stop.
Like, what are we doing here? She's crazy. That's it. Like
put it away. No,
I don't need no deeper meaning.
Put it away. I'm serious. Put it away. We're not here for that.
Not here for this. Like, yo, we can't just make our way. Can we go back? Make crazy great again. How about that? Can we just
make crazy great again?
You say that. I was trying to, but no. Trying.
That's brain dead, D, not crazy. Brain dead. That's not crazy. That's brain dead. All right.
Okay, that's enough, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you all for coming on this episode. Eris,
you did good.
We gotta get you a gift for another sports movie.
The Sixth Man, baby.
I don't want him on a 6 man. It's like, I do want him on a 6 man.
Dave Hardison.
I mean, we can go documentary. Come fly with me.
I ain't gonna know. We're not doing Come Fly with Me. Michael Jordan has lost all faith in me of giving us. I'm not sucking his dick 1 second.
Hey, me and Aaron sucked his dick in air. Like, wait,
hold on, D. Let's understand something. Come fly with me. Like, really, let's just put a couple of things together here. Come fly with me. This is before he became the Michael Jordan that we know today.
He was the Michael Jordan we know today back then. Don't do that.
No. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. The Last Dance.
That's a tough one.
The
program. That's actually a good one. I've been waiting to do the program.
No, I get it. I get what you mean. The Last Dance definitely just blew the doors off of everything, because I would look at Come Fly With Me today and I'm like, okay, let me go check out The Last Dance. I'm like, oh God.
Lying about all that, huh, Mike? You were lying about all that, huh, Mike? You didn't care about nobody, did you, Mike?
I'm like, nigga, really? For real?
I'm all about the team. Now, look, it went from all about the team to, if you want to play with me, it's fine.
It went from, hey, everybody thought that my career was done after I got, after I injured my knees and my leg and my foot was bleeding and shit. We went from that to, and I took that personally.
We went from I just wanted to inspire people, because perfect team makes a perfect plan. You know what I mean?
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
I like that.
I love that there was no mention of Isaiah Thomas in Come Fly With Me.
I like how Isaiah Thomas. They asked Isaiah, why'd you do that for Mike? I didn't care. Why y'all care? Like Zeke, I always love Zeke because Zeke is always like, nigga, why do y'all think shit fucks with me? Because it doesn't. I'm a nigga from Chicago that should have died a long time ago. I had a racist ass college coach that kissed my ass, and I saved Detroit. I don't care what Mike thinks, okay? I used to beat his ass all the time. Why do I care?
Bro,
this nigga's still beefing for shit that's happened in 86. I don't care no more. He does.
There was 2 highlights from Come Fly With Me. The slam dunk competition and the fact that he went bald. That's about it.
Oh my God.
And he was on his way to win his championship.
Oh, there you go.
So I don't know, for real, honestly, I don't know what the next movie is, but I think we should do 6 Man because me and Chris actually did 6 Man and it got lost to the winds. That Air Bud and that Air Bud got lost to the wind. But I wanted us to do those 2 again. I want us to redo Remember the Titans again. But if there's any, but the definite one that I want all 3 of us for is Endgame Sunday, and that actually might be the best way of going for the next movie.
Any given Sunday, followed by Jim Cotta.
Jim Cotta. We need to do Jim Cotta. I forgot about that.
To be fair,
I don't know if it's totally sports, to
be fair, Jim Cotta is fitting because we'd always talk about Simone Biles being Nightwing and shit. So I mean, it fits.
And another one that's not necessarily about sports, but sports betting.
What? 2 for the money?
Damn right.
Eris, get over that movie. You sound like the nigga that look. Eris, you sound like that one nigga that's like, guys, Snake Eyes was the best Nick Cage movie. That's what you sound like to me.
I thought you meant the Marky Mark movie where he's a hard gambler and gambled on that last card and shit. And John Goodman.
No. Like, because if I were no,
what was that?
I forgot the name of it, but Marky Mark was like a college professor that's like a heavy gambler.
I forgot the name of that joke. I know what you're talking about.
CJ, if I wanted to go there, I would have went with the Willem Dafoe movie that we saw, the Martin Scorsese produced one that we screened.
Shit. With Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, the Oscar Isaac.
Oh yeah, but he's the silent assassin, but he
this man gets freaking Vietnam flashbacks of him in Guantanamo Bay fucking up terrorists and shit.
I mean,
but he goes on. Yeah, the gambler. Thank you. That was the one.
Yeah. But
again,
anyway, we got options.
There are options.
There are options out there, and So that is it. Next Working Out Sports Show will be a regular episode, but because we had to get this, because I definitely wanted us to get this shit out of the way, and this means that we're going to have to do another Super Bowl special where we're not talking about the goddamn Super Bowl. Just a fucking movie.
Unless the Dallas Cowboys make the Super Bowl, then it can be
that's a Working Out Sports Show. We got this shit, Chris. I'm sorry, Eris too. We got this. Peace, y'all.